Which Azure service allows you to manage access to resources across multiple subscriptions? Azure Policy. B. Azure Blueprints. C. Azure Management Groups. D. Azure Resource Manager. La respuesta correcta es C. Azure Management Groups. Azure Management Groups allow you to manage access, policies, and compliance across multiple Azure subscriptions. What is the primary purpose of Azure Role-Based Access Control? A. To provide a way to manage Azure resources using templates. B. To define a repeatable set of Azure resources. C. To manage and control access to Azure resources. D. To monitor and diagnose networking issues. La respuesta correcta es C. To manage and control access to Azure resources. Azure Role-Based Access Control, RBAC, is used to manage and control access to Azure resources by assigning roles to users, groups, and applications. Which feature in Azure allows you to apply policies to resources to ensure they comply with your corporate standards? A. Azure Monitor. B. Azure Policy. C. Azure Advisor. D. Azure Security Center. La respuesta correcta es B. Azure Policy. Azure Policy allows you to create, assign, and manage policies to enforce different rules and effects over your resources, ensuring they comply with your corporate standards. What is the function of Azure Blueprints? A. To provide a way to manage Azure resources using templates. B. To define a repeatable set of Azure resources and policies. C. To monitor and diagnose networking issues. D. To manage and control access to Azure resources. La respuesta correcta es B. To define a repeatable set of Azure resources and policies. Azure Blueprints enable you to define a repeatable set of Azure resources and policies that can be used to deploy and manage environments consistently. Which Azure service provides recommendations to help you optimize your Azure resources? Azure Policy. B. Azure Advisor. C. Azure Monitor. D. Azure Security Center. La respuesta correcta es B. Azure Advisor. Azure Advisor provides personalized recommendations to help you optimize your Azure resources for high availability, security, performance, and cost. What is the purpose of Azure Resource Locks? A. To prevent accidental deletion or modification of resources. B. To manage and control access to Azure resources. To define a repeatable set of Azure resources. D. To monitor and diagnose networking issues. La respuesta correcta es A. To prevent accidental deletion or modification of resources. Azure Resource Locks prevent accidental deletion or modification of resources by applying a lock at the subscription, resource group, or resource level.